Clear blue skies and no filter for Pac-12 football, presented by Land Rover here at historic Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. It is homecoming for the 1-3 Cal Golden Bears, taking on a Washington State team playing its second road game in a row. Each team looking for its first Pac-12 win of the season.
Cougs offense, and it left them weak on the left.
Here's McIntosh through a big hole. Cam Good gets an arm on him, and he breaks through past Daniel Scott and deep into the secondary for a big pickup and a first down.
When they can get pressure on the quarterback and make Delora feel uncomfortable, it gives their defense a much bigger advantage.
Into the flat, that's complete. Calvin Jackson Jr. for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Washington State. What a drive from the Cougs. So Nick Haberer, the 20-year-old Australian, playing football for the first time in his life. With the run out, and it gets blocked. Cal blocked it. Picked up by the Cougs, and racing forward, a first down. Ron Stone. Ron Stone Jr. picked it up. The San Jose kid.
Legally advanced beyond the line to gain. First down, Washington State.
Nick Alfton with the block, and look at the defensive end. Ron Stone with a moment here back home.
He is playing out of his mind, kind of right place, right time, and that's unfortunate for Cal. You get the block, the punter's trying to extend it, let his guys get downfield, and right place, right time for Ron Stone. Man, that's kind of a kick in the chest there for Cal.
Stone is often one of the guys situated between the line and the punter. Delora, high throw, but it's brought in by Calvin Jackson Jr. on Josh Drayton. A pain in the neck for everybody in the league. It's what Peter Sermon called him this week when we talked to the Cal defensive coordinator. Delora winds up and connects with Harris down inside the 35 to the 31-yard line, and Washington State on the move again. So we see what Brian Smith, the second-year offensive coordinator for Washington State, has here. Over the middle, caught by Victor. First catch of the day for Lincoln Victor, who played a couple of years at Hawaii, walked on at Washington State back in January. Pressure comes, lofts it for Jackson. Did he bring it in? No, he did not.
Goodness.
He thinks he did.
Oh my
that was an
goodness.
incredible catch either way. The question, did he get a foot down? If
He's
not,
looking
it's
up
fourth
for the
down.
replay, and so are we. That right foot. Oh, that right foot's in.
It's in. So does he complete the catch here going to the ground?
And the wherewithal with all that spinning to get that right toe down. This one right here is right up there.
After reviewing the play, it's determined that the receiver had control with his right foot down. Therefore, it is a touchdown.
Second touchdown of the day for Calvin Jackson Jr. And it's one of the best catches you'll ever see. Wow. So now what does Cal's offense have in response? Monroe Young, the man in motion there. Christopher Brooks with a touchdown on the last series. Met and stopped up by Jihad Woods, who is your difference maker coming into play today, making his 45th straight start. Kaleki Latu, the true freshman tight end, in the game for the first time. Garber's in trouble, and he's brought down and sacked. Willie Taylor with a huge third down sack of Garber's, and Cal will have to punt. Garber's pressure in his face again, steps away from Woods, but he can't get away from Justice Rogers, who brings him down. And there were bodies all around Chase Garber's on that third down play. Garber's play action, more pressure. Garber's in trouble. Garber's hit as he throws. Justice Rogers and Derek Langford Jr. were both in pursuit. You see the numbers, Cal 1 of 3 on third downs. Garber's again under duress and brought down. Brennan Jackson was there for the sack along with Daniel Isom, and Washington State is flying around on defense.
The speed has just been too much for this Cal offensive line really to handle. There's almost 2 guys in the backfield, 3 guys in the backfield.
Washington State showing pressure again, this time backs off. Garber's past the ball, throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Either way for Cal, it would have been Washington State ball around the same vicinity. but a pick. Washington State takes it. DeLaura, a no-look shovel to McIntosh, off and racing out across the 44 and a first down. As Crawford goes in motion to the top of your screen. Here's Brooks on the handoff. Steps out of the first tackle but cannot get away from the second man, George Hicks. So now here's another third down and long. Pressure coming from Washington State, and that ball's deflected at the line. A flag comes out. There was a lot of heat on Garbers. And this one might be going against Cal. Completed 15. Over the middle. Contested but caught. Freshman on freshman there. Stribbling with Hearns in his hip. Damian Moore, who fumbled early in the game, in there running back, and nobody there to stop Brennan Jackson from picking up the sack. The third sack of the game for this Cougar defense.
Third sack of the game, first play of the second half. Del Toso's been having a really tough time there on the right-hand side of the offensive line. Jackson able to expose him, get inside, and get to Garbers.
Here's Deion McIntosh slipping through just a little crack on the left side and turning it into a big gain out to midfield to pick up a 14 yards. Pressure coming. Borghi goes flying backwards. DeLaura flushed out of the pocket, looking downfield. He's going to take it and run and pick up the first down and then step out of bounds on the third down conversion. First and goal for DeLaura. To the end zone. Stribbling. Touchdown Cougars! They march down the field on the first possession of the second half and make it 20-6. And hasn't been able to punch anything through since. Here's Damian Moore. And Moore gets stacked up and thrown back. He might have lost a yard. Moore shifts out of the backfield. Garbers throws, and not even close to Crawford, who was well covered that time by Chris Jackson. And Cal was marching down the field and suddenly hits a brick wall. On third down, Garbers gives it to him again, and he gets swallowed up. Armani Marsh coming in from the secondary to make the tackle. And now it's fourth down. What do you do? Garbers looking, throws too low, too short of the end zone. Even if it's caught, it's incomplete to Street. And Washington State.
The ruling is an incomplete pass. The ball is turned over on downs. First down, Washington State.
Stone coming on pressure, and he sacks Garbers. The fourth sack of the day for this Cougar defense. Welcome home, Ron Stone, to the Bay. Third down and long.
Oh,
more heat, setting up the screen, and it's batted away by Travion Brown. What an alert play. They need this if they've got any hope of pulling a thriller here near the end. Garbers pressured again, and that's been the story of the day. Washington State wins here in Berkeley for the first time since 2013, and they hold Cal to under 7 points for the first time since 1997. And Justin Wilcox and his team now head into the bye with a bit of frustration. Washington State with the 21-6 win.